Book review time. Let's do this. So today I'm trying, for the first time, a pumpkin spice latte. Can we get an amen? So today I'm going to film my review for Cress, the third book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. And there are going to be spoilers in this video, but I also can't give you a synopsis, but I can give you a synopsis for the first one. The first one, Cinder. This whole series is about like fairy tale retellings, kind of science fiction-y. And it is absolutely one of the most amazing series I've ever read, and that's coming from me, and I don't like science fiction. Go pick it up. The first one is about this girl named Cinder, obviously Cinderella, who is a cyborg, and she's a mechanic, and there's just all these different mysteries going on, and there's a prince, and then the second one, Scarlet, is Little Red Riding Hood, and this one is Rapunzel, as the cover would obviously exploit, but I think this might be the best one so far. Everyone says that the series gets better, which it does. Personally, a lot of people said Scarlet was better than Cinder, which I didn't agree with. I liked it, but I liked Cinder. I liked the character of Cinder better than I liked the character of Scarlet. But this whole series, it is unfolding in so many cool ways, and I am so ready for winter to be released. Unfortunately, I have 368 days, I think. November 24th, 2015. I would not have done this to myself. I would not have finished it if I knew it was going to be that long. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain. It is absolutely fantastic. Go pick it up. So hi everyone. Spoiler people, actually. This book, oh my god. The amount of hardness with which I ship Thorn and Cress is I ship them so hard. It's just about as hard as I ship Percy and Annabeth. And guys, Percy and Annabeth is my OTP. Cress and Thorn are so perfect for each other. I have so many OTPs in this. Literally, Cinder and Kai, if it doesn't happen soon, if we don't get any more Cinder and Kai interaction, I'm going to explode. I literally am going to, because they're so precious together. But I thought it was so cool how Cress, since she's the hacker, she's kind of like, not stalking Thorn, but she's like been watching Thorn, and she already had a thing for him. She was like falling in love with him. She hadn't even met him. Then she meets him and they start to fall in love for real. It was, oh my gosh. And I love the way Thorn handled it. How he was like, okay, look, I know you're in the desert right now. You're going through dehydration. This is probably not true. This book gives me the happiest feels. Literally, it gives me anxiety and it gives me heartache. And like, that's what a good series should do. It should make me feel for the characters. Marissa Meyer has done it. This one is significantly larger. Well, I think, actually. No, they're... This is pretty big because it's hardback and the others are paperback-ish. Why? But, you know. And it took me literally forever. If you follow me on Goodreads, which you totally should, Margot on the Argo too, this definitely took me, I think it took me like a week and a day. I don't really know why. And it's not because it was slow. I was just having trouble reading it. I wasn't reading all that much, so... I mean, you know, take that what you will, but like this series is probably one of like my top 5 series of all time. And again, I hate science fiction, but I love it to no extent. Literally, it is it's the characters that I think I like the best. The storyline is so intricate. There's so many cool things, and she has so many amazing things set up for us. That's why I'm so excited for winter. Because like at Scarlet, where everyone's like, bruh, the world, we need Cress, because so many things were set up in that one. But like, we have so much to talk about, like with Lavana, and then the marriage thing, and then we want to see Scarlet, and then, oh my gosh, Winter was in this. Oh my gosh, it was Winter. The girl in the cell was Winter. In the end was Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet was there, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I got confused for a minute. I was like, is it Winter or Scarlet? But, like, we saw Princess Winter. Like, she's so gorgeous. And I've heard that in Winter, it's like Snow White. Winter is African American, which is really cool to me. And this girl in the cell was African American. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Princess Winter. Oh my gosh. I literally was having a conniption. I was in my living room and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like the feels that this series, that this book gave me. It was so good, and I loved Cress so much. I still think out of the 3 female protagonists, Cinder is probably still my favorite. And out of the guys, Kai is still my favorite. But I started to have a lot more appreciation for Thorin in this one, and how we saw some of his backstories, like his stealing thing, and like why he's like such a wanted criminal and stuff. And like whenever they were crossing the desert was just so precious, and they were so sweet, and they said so many cute things together. And oh my gosh, whenever they had to get that hotel, she goes up there and like, you know, he's blind, which was really sad. But I was like, huh, Isaac, older stars. But anyway, so I was like, literally. So, you know, he walks in and he's like, describe it to me. And she's like, there's a bed. And he's like, oh, really? There's a bed in a hotel room? And she's like, I mean, there's only one. The way she handled that literally was so funny to me. Because, I mean, she's been tucked away her whole life, and the second she meets someone, she's about to have to sleep with them. Not because she wants to, but just because it's the only thing. Like, it was so funny. Oh my gosh. That the way I love Thorn. See, I hate arrogant characters. I literally cannot stand them if they think they're better than everyone else. But Thorn, he is better than everyone else, and he knows it. But whenever he says it, he's not being serious. He's like joking about it. He's like, what, do you mean everyone loves me and that I'm breathtakingly gorgeous? You know, which is true, and he knows it, but he's like joking about it. He's not like being serious, like, I literally am better than everyone. Like, he's so funny that it covers up his arrogance. And it's so just, and the way that they work together so well, Cress and Thorn, is why I shit them so hard, is because, you know, Cress has loved him for so long from seeing him under, like, in her little calm thingy, and like, it was, oh my gosh, this entire review is probably gonna be about relationship, just because I literally can't, I cannot, and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's so good, guys, it's so good. I can't believe I have to wait for winter. I was texting Megan, and I was like, oh my gosh, I finished Cress, and then I'm like, I have to wait over a year. Literally over a year. I'm gonna have to reread the series just because I'm gonna miss these characters too much. I can't go a year without these guys. I cannot go a year without these guys. Someone count how many times I say literally. I said it so many times in this video, but this, I think, has to be my favorite in the series just because the people, the characters, and the relationships developed so much, and I just thought it was done so well and executed so well. It wasn't just like a stupid, she's been in love with him, and then she sees him and she's still in love with him, then he starts falling in love with her, and it's like sweet like that. It's done well, and it's not cheesy and stupid. It's perfect and poetic and beautiful and amazing. And whenever Cinder met with Kai, there was this little audience in my head who was like, yes, because Cinder and Kai's interactions are always so funny to me because they're always kind of awkward. It was like that in Cinder too. It's always been like that. They're always so awkward because like he likes her and we all know that, and she likes him and we all know that. It's just like they can't decide where they are with each other. Like it's so much fun. Literally, my fangirl heart explodes over this series. And also one more thing I just want to talk about before I wrap this up. Dr. Erland. One of my favorite lines is how his dear sweet crescent moon is, oh, it was so sweet. That fatherly and daughterly love was just so precious. And, you know, whenever he was, like, dying, and he was like, I just want to tell you I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done something. I love you more than anything. And she's just like, okay, you know, I know how she would have felt. Like, she never met him, and she knows she loves him because this is his dad, but, you know, what are you going to say? Because, you know, it's just, it would have been awkward. I agree with Cress in that situation. Also, Adri. It was really, really cool for Cinder to go with Adri. She's like, so why didn't you like Cinder? Don't you think you should have treated her better? We kind of got more into Adri's mind and why all this was happening and her disdain. This book was absolutely so well written and so beautiful and just so perfect. And I am so excited for winter. That's one of my most anticipated releases for anything ever. So that was my review for Cress. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have read this, tell me down below what you think about it, if you liked it, what you're waiting for, which one was your favorite, you know, just tell me some stuff. You know how the comment section works. Like, subscribe, and I love comments, so comment about anything. I don't really care. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.